Alright, hello everybody. I kind of forgot that Dad told me that I needed to be recording this, but part of my daughter's Christmas and baby girl for Papa, part of her Christmas this year is we're going to build her a swing set playhouse. You see the slide back there. Not very far in the project yet, just basically got everything laid out, alphabetical A all the way down to, apparently they used Y and a few other different letters. They use like AO and FB, and I'm quite confused, but ignore the mess and ignore the grass. But so far all I've really got accomplished in about an hour and a half of work is I got this little picnic table put halfway together and still got 20 screws to go. Gonna try the hand at a time lapse. Maybe he'll like it. Well, I hope y'all have enjoyed so far, and now you get ready to laugh a little bit whenever you see 2 bolt holes, no bolt holes. There they are. So I got this whole 4x4 turned around, which means I'm gonna have to disassemble all 6 of those and those 2 at the minimum. Kind of just cross my fingers and hope that I get it right. So while I was looking at everything, trying to figure out in my head how I managed to mess this up whenever, you know, bolts, and they're called, I guess, T-nuts, washers, whatever they want to call them, how I managed to mess up this whole 4x4 right here. And I started looking and realized, you know, it wouldn't make much sense for this big A piece to be laying down and trying to put this piece on it whenever this part has to go to the main part of the playhouse. So kind of glad I caught that. Those 2 bolts have to go in here. So now I get to figure out how I'm gonna jerry rig something up to hold this piece on that back leg while I figure out how to bolt that piece on there, or just put it at a giant angle to, you know, just make it a OSHA violation. But good thing this is just personal, not involving the company, so no OSHA. Like a glove. All right, good morning everybody. Day 2 on the project. Had to call it quits last night and throw everything in the building. Had to go do Christmas with my in-laws, and now I get to play reverse Tetris of getting everything out and figuring out where I was. I know I was on that step, but good luck to me to find everything in all this goodness. But hopefully we can get it figured out a little bit better. Had everything laid out over here in the grass yesterday. Obviously was working over here. Probably going to try to lay it in this grass and still work right here, because this concrete's a lot easier to work on than the grass. All right, here we go. Well, as you were all seeing, I was making good progress today on this fine Christmas Eve till the tragedy happened. I've had this cup for years and now the lid's cracked. I guess I can keep using it, but I mean, need a new lid now. Dang it.
Alright, figured y'all
a little tired of listening to music, and about time to show a little bit of a progression update. Dad's here now, as you can see, but got this whole giant section, I guess playhouse part. We'll pay attention if I paid attention to the directions. Got the whole rock wall and little hole. Thought crossed her mind though, probably need to decide to move this behemoth to the backyard. Not sure if y'all can see it. There's a pole back there my wife put that she wants us to put it. So now we get to figure out how an old and a fat man's gonna move this thing, and if we're gonna try to go between the telephone pole and building, or if we're gonna go all the way around the building. Either way, it's gonna be heavy. Not sure if we'll record that part, but if we do, you'll see it here in a second. Well, wouldn't you know it? Whenever I told Dad to bring the hand truck, I didn't really think it was gonna go this easy to move this big behemoth. But look at that. It worked like a charm. I would say like a glove, just for ironic, but we're not fitting it anywhere. I got plenty of room back here. It's just, it looks ginormous. But here we go. Next part, hope you enjoy. All right, got everything pretty well moved over to the backyard, and my wife ordered us some Zaxby's from the DoorDash. So we're gonna take a little bit of a break and be back with you shortly. All right, battery died at the very last second of the time lapse, but be a good time for a little bit of a progress update. Got the rock wall on, got the floor, got a few little odds and ends on the upper part now. Got this, this is gonna be for a little rope climb. Got the floor, good little bit of work. Still got plenty of hardware and not as much wood, near as much wood as I started with. Probably about another 45 minutes to an hour, maybe. Probably about 5 minutes for y'all. Hope you enjoy. Well, we went to check the camera, and as it would turn out, it wasn't time lapsing for, I'm not 100% sure how long. But in the meantime, we've pretty well got the roof on it. Got a few little supports, but I guess the next big thing will be putting the swing arm on it. But in the meantime, we have got the roof, and that's looking pretty awesome. Glad my wife picked it out, otherwise I probably would have got something to clash with the roof of the house. But be taking a break here soon. I think we're doing a little bit of Christmas here in a little bit. Until then, we're gonna keep working. All right, finally, after a day and a half, 2 days, it's done. Felt like forever, but it is officially done. Might have to do a little bit to get it level, but everything's on there. All that's left is tomorrow morning, Christmas morning. Old girl's gonna get her new swing set, and old Papaw gonna be here to help her slide down the first time. Maybe we'll get a short out of letting her see it the first time. Maybe let y'all see her reaction. But that's the end of this project and video. I guess that's one project we finally done on these Never Done. But anyway, y'all have yourself a Merry Christmas and a fantastic day.